I came out to the Alternative to Med Center 4 years ago when I had a severe interaction of medications, and I was on several different doctor-prescribed medications, and it made me deathly ill. I sat down and literally prayed for a place to go, and ATMC was the second place that came up. I knew instantly that that's where I needed to go. I couldn't really explain it, and I had never left Virginia. I was terrified, and I knew that I was going to come out here alone, not knowing anybody. I'd be thousands of miles from home, and I was petrified. I had just had a complete mental breakdown, and I was literally at my wit's end, and how I didn't commit suicide is honestly beyond me. When I got out to Phoenix, I was greeted with one of the staff members from ATMC who couldn't have been more loving and compassionate. She instantly greeted me with some supplements that I was kind of reluctant to take, but I instantly felt calmer, and I kind of just felt a knowing that this was going to help me. I got to ATMC and immediately was greeted by a warm and loving staff. They sat down, and the entire medical team had me at a table and told me that we were going to discuss the plan for getting me off of my medications. And I was reluctant at first because I got scared. Had this horrible fear of coming off of meds because I'd been on them for so long and struggled with depression, anxiety, addiction, and it was probably my biggest fear to be off of everything. I didn't know how to function or how to survive without it. And at first they told me that if I wanted to stay on some medications, that was completely on me. And, they would give me their opinion as to what they thought I should do, and we would just take it one step at a time. I learned so much about all of the diet and nutrition and how supplements and herbs come into play in getting you through the withdrawal process, and how important it is to clean up your diet. I learned that a lot of my mental symptoms were allergies to foods, and taking those foods away completely stopped a lot of my problems. The food at ATMC, I was really nervous that I was going to miss a lot of things they were going to take away, but surprisingly, they have some of the best food I've ever had in my life. I still to this day daydream about eating at ATMC. All of the care that they do there is completely different than anywhere else that I've ever been, and going through all of my addiction and mental health facilities. I've never met a group of more kind, loving, uniquely intriguing, beautiful people in my life. And I completely owe everyone at ATMC my life. The house was amazing. I was so scared of just being so far from home and afraid that I was going to get homesick, but everything at the house is it just makes you feel at home, and you feel safe, and you're able to heal. It's almost like a retreat getaway, kind of more than like a rehab center, because I've had some horrible experiences with some mental health facilities, and this by far doesn't even come close. I didn't even want to leave when it was time for me to leave. They touched base on getting through the detox process, which it was all new to me, and getting all of the toxins out of your system and getting all of the meds out of your system faster so that you're able to get off the meds with minimal to no withdrawals. I was terrified of having horrible withdrawals. I look back now and I laugh because it was all clearly, a lot of it was fear, but the way that they detox you gets all of the chemicals and just all of the meds out of your system in a really gentle way. The med spa was like, it was just almost really comforting and relaxing, and you look forward to going to the detox center, which you would go to 5 days a week and spend several hours at the detox facility doing the sauna program, taking supplements, exercising. You could have massage therapy, craniosacral. They do ionic foot baths. They do a whole array of holistic healing that it was all new to me, and I'd never even heard of it. But I continue to this day to utilize those tools in my life to help maintain my sobriety.